which were the base of the unions that were strengthening their reach. And so I think one of the radical ways to fight to reach those unionized workers is actually to globalize the fight against austerity ones, because it was one of the causes of the creation of that mass of vulnerable workers. I think as well the transnational idea, the transnational union is interesting, and reaching the migrants before they migrate to teach them about their workers' rights and about unions also, because for instance in Mexico the unions have a very, very bad reputation because of the local context, and showing another context of unions in Canada, for instance, can be important also. And I think seeing with the CTI and the Justicia, I think opening the reach, the alliances of the unions to civil society organizations or social movements that are being able to reach those people and to have a language that is adapted to their situation, and is another piece to that. So. Yeah.
Thanks. So this is super interesting. Thanks, everyone. I wanted to ask a little bit more about the idea of a transnational union for two reasons. One, I've been really interested, especially recently, with the successful case around having WSID coverage for an injured worker. One of the things I'm thinking about in terms of the transnational organizing side of it is not only reaching workers before they come to Canada, or to get at the root causes of migration and so on, but then also for a worker in Canada who's injured at work and then is either not rehired or is deported, how to A, continue to support the worker, and B, continue to hold the employer responsible. Interestingly, so I'm imagining that learning more about that, or kind of thinking through that, would help in terms of union organizing in Canada. I'll give an example. I'm currently working with personal trainers to negotiate a first collective agreement. They're not covered by WSID. And to give you a sense of the rate of workplace injury, we have a bargaining team of 17 personal trainers, and it's definitely one, and I'm texting all the time to find out whether a second person in 1 year has been permanently disabled from work as a result of workplace injury. Now, since they're not subject to, or they're not covered by WSID, there's issues whether our union or the workers themselves have the resources to sue the company. It becomes a question of how we continue to organize workers who have been injured and are no longer subject to a collective agreement once they have it, if they're not working with the company anymore. And I'm thinking about I don't know, there's something that's triggered in my mind, but thinking about how to continue to involve injured workers once they're no longer directly employed by the employer. And then also ways in which they can be part of organizing against the employer.
Okay. So just in this question of temporary employment services and kind of legal strategies, the example that I know best is in South Africa, where a couple of years ago there was a legislative change where if you worked for a temporary employment service and you were at the same workplace location, you were at the dollar store for 6 months, then legally you became an employee of the dollar store. And in that context, what certain worker groups, like groups that are similar to Justicia or the Worker Center were able to do, was safety unions who had not organized these workers for years that put money towards enforcing legislation. So they got unions to donate money to worker centers, where basically they got lawyers and teams to work on making sure these people that were in the same workplace for this number of months were then actually employed by their employers. So there was kind of a mobilizing strategy that was involved in that, but also kind of enforcing of existing legislation as well, which has been the only ways in which these temporary employment service workers have found some way of organizing too. But it also, I mean, I think it's a question of form as well. We're often obsessed in Canada with the specific form of the union. In this case, these workers were already organizing. It just took somebody else sort of coming in and offering them resources to allow them to enforce that legislation. Like, workers do organize, they do have forms of mobilization outside of sort of the typical structure we think of as unions. And it's important for us to kind of recognize what those forms are too.
Thank you. I'm trying to, because I don't know much about Canada, but I know something about U.S. farm labor organizing. My first experiences were volunteering a little bit with the United Farm Workers in California. Cesar Chavez is most famous probably for about 5 to 10 years of successful unionization in California, and the way he did it was to work with the Immigration and Naturalization Service to keep undocumented workers out of the field, to win the backing of the AFL-CIO, to make an alliance with the Democratic Party. I don't think we necessarily want to follow that model. But the one thing that he did that was interesting was to say we cannot win in the farm worker communities because they are totally controlled by the growers. They control the government or the county. And so we have to get out of there. And so his deal was, this is how I first encountered the farm worker movement. Somebody stopped me at a grocery store when I was a 20-year-old kid and said, do you want to face food that has pesticides? People are working in pesticides. Children are laboring in the fields. There's no bathrooms out there. They're taking a crap on your lettuce. So this was an approach that was very personal and connected in that way, and took it out of the. And then he, of course, going to Berkeley, the University of California at Berkeley, and taking it to the student movement there, taking it to the labor unions of the Bay Area. So that was kind of a strategy. The Farm Labor Organizing Committee in Ohio did an interesting thing that they fought in the fields, but also to negotiate with the Campbells that ultimately bought the tomatoes. They said, we can't win against the small grower. We have to make this the responsibility of the ultimate grower. And then the Neophily workers, I don't know what your relation is to that model, which is to say, we'll go after some big public restaurant where the products are everybody knows these restaurants, and we can go after their product and say, look, all we want is a penny a box more, what the hell? Support these people. So I just kind of wondered how you're strategic. I would understand better if I could relate it to the history on the farm worker movement. So.
Yes, we know the position of working workers very well, and we know of some of the erasures of the story of the United Farm Workers Union that, Cesar Chavez and all of that is really celebrated, but then what you just mentioned, their dirty tactics, that is not known so openly, or talked about so openly in many spaces. So with the workers that we deal with, they're beholden completely to their employers. And when we have got together with folks in the United States that are doing amazing organizing work, they say sometimes they completely stay away from H-2A workers, from guest workers, because they know that they are really limited in what they can do with workers who can be shipped out and new ones shipped in that are willing to take the place of workers working in farms and fields, with all of their documentation taken care of by their employers, by the government, so they can, migrate to work with papers, documented. So then what does that mean for us here in Canada when workers are arriving here in the best case scenarios in comparison to undocumented workers? They're coming here with papeles, with papers. They already have an employer waiting for them. They have already a contract with an employer and a place to live. But yet, they cannot fully express themselves. If we give them workshops, which we have done, about asserting their rights and what their actual rights are, they get deported for asserting their rights. So then we are, quite in a bind of what organizing can look like under those conditions. Some workers that you have met in the Toronto Star, for instance, they are no longer beholden to an employer. That's why they were able to speak up. They have their statuses, vary, but they're not living in an actual farm where they have to hide their face or not say their right name. So I think that mobility. But now in a world where the dream of no borders is ever more elusive, it's very difficult to engage in the politics of the possible when so much of that feels completely impossible. But then I think that those linkages that are being made with workers coming back and forth, we need to harness and engage with that. Like for instance, some migrant workers from Guatemala, they make these beautiful textiles, and they have never been able to come back to Canada. What about also establishing transnational co-ops, so that way we can, if we tell Canadians, this was made by migrant workers who no longer come back, or from migrant workers, there was already a solidarity market. So how about exploring those types of opportunities? And once we went to this one community in the state of Mexico, Mexico, where if you knock on the doors of all the houses there, almost everybody there has one person in the family, mostly men, that migrate to Canada. The United States, of course, is always there, but almost everybody, almost all the men of working age, they migrate to rural Canada. And there was a case of this one migrant worker who lived there, and he worked in Leamington, and he was working in a greenhouse, and he was doused with all of these chemicals, and he wasn't allowed to shower, to rinse off. He was just told to go back to the greenhouse line and to continue picking all of those tomatoes. Those really beautiful tomatoes that we buy in the supermarket. They look all red, all perfect, yet every single one tells horrible stories. And he got sick to the point where he just decided he just wanted to go home. He went home, got to his wife and to his child, and he died about a month after. And so, since he died in Mexico, not here, it was really hard for his widow to claim any type of compensation. And then we met her, myself, and another organizer from Justicia Erica, and we were trying to strategize what to do, and we looked at different legal options. They were all limited because of the fact that he died in Mexico, and so no state, no government, no country was going to be responsible for him. And so we just came up with the idea, okay, why don't we help, this compañera, this sister, to make, tote bags for Justicia. And she made all of these tote bags. We sold them for $20 because she was going to come to Canada and assert, and try to claim the position of her husband as her position, as her, she wanted to take the place of her husband, but that also would have meant that she would have left her child by himself while still dealing with the grieving process of not having a father anymore. And so we posed that idea, let's see how we do with the tote bags. Well, we sold so many because people really wanted to support her, and it wasn't charity because she was, workers don't want charity, they want to work. And so she made these tote bags, and we sold so many of them that she was able to establish a little tienda, like a little store in her house. It wasn't like, wow, like she sold for life, but it added to her income. So then when the states are not there, and of course we have to hold them accountable as much as we can, what can we do as a transnational community that already have these linkages of workers' movements back and forth, but we also use our mobility privilege to go to the communities and talk to people that we probably would have never met here in Canada, because that's where we see the injured workers that were thrown away. And so what can we do to establish a solidarity, transnational solidarity networks? And what are the roles of unions in that? And I think critical to our work is supporting movements in Mexico and the Caribbean, so that way workers and their families could have a decent livelihood. And we used to be housed by the Centro de Apoyo al Trabajador, the Center for the Support of Workers in Mexico, and that was our institutional home, mostly in Puebla. But their offices got trashed. One of their members was kidnapped and tortured for a few hours. Then he was released, and when they trashed the office, there was all of these threats on the wall. So then this is the very real context of trying to fight for rights in the global south. Here in Canada, they're not killing us yet. They will kill you if you're an indigenous person, and they'll shoot you, and you're fighting to protect your lands. They take us to court though, but our brothers and sisters and all the communities in between, without trying to get into binary language, excuse me if I offended anybody, they are being killed, for defending basic rights. So what do we do in that context as well?
Just on the